Yeah, it fits. What's up, YouTube? Back in the shop today on the weekend, and got the Cherokee in here. We're gonna try to fix that. Just got my new lift supports. Gonna check fluids and maybe change the oil on it. So I guess this is my DIY adventure, but I'm dragging you along. So let's go. Alright, warmed up and in neutral. Trans fluid looks a little low. Has a replaced transmission. Let me turn this off. So this was my father-in-law's daily driver till he got a new one. This has 240,000 miles on it. It still runs really well though. The problem was he had a problem with the transmission, and he couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, so he just bought a used transmission. Put it in, everything seemed fine, and then it would start to overheat. Well, come to find out, the trans cooler is integrated with the radiator on these, and there was a leak, so it was drawing water in. So he took it back from me and bypassed the trans cooler and put a new one just in the front. So I've been trying to keep an eye on the transmission fluid. It's a little low. I'll top that off real quick. We'll check the oil. I'm sure it's due for an oil change anyway. Yeah, it's a little low. Almost looks a lot low. So we'll change that. Top off the trans fluid. Top off the washer fluid. The gray season is upon us, I believe. So, you know, slushy, salty, icy, nasty road conditions are coming. So I'll just put a little bit in it, and then when I'm done with everything I want to do here, I'll go out and run it through the gears and get it nice and warmed up, bring it back, park it level, leave it in idle, and check it again, check it properly, like I did the first time before I turned it off. But I wanted to close the garage door, and I might be crazy, but I ain't stupid enough to run the car inside. I wanted to get this in when I can pull it all the way over here, because pretty soon, this weekend yet or next weekend, I'm gonna hang my tarps up in here so I can run my electric gas heater, or my electric gas. It's a hybrid heater. My electric garage heater makes more sense. It gives me a 16 by 22 shop to work in the winter, and the thing does pretty good. It knocks the chill off in here. Could get it to 50, 55 when it's pretty darn cold outside. So when I get that thing fired up, I'll post a video about it maybe. Lift supports. Good old Rock Auto. All the parts your car will ever need, right? Lift support, made in China. Screwdriver, pliers or something, and you kind of wiggle. There's clips that wrap around, and I think you just kind of pry those back. They should pop off. Anybody else out there have a WJ Cherokee? I love these things. We had one when they first came out as a lease, and we took it off-roading. It was fantastic. So this kind of became the holy grail of the Cherokees I wanted. This is an 04 4.7 liter V8. The 04s were the last WJ models, and it was the last year that Jeep put solid front axles on them. They went to independent suspension after that. So this is the last one that's got basically still a linkage T-case on it, and not a bunch of electrical stuff. So pretty straightforward. Thing still moves with 240,000 miles on it. I really like it. It's my daily right now instead of my work truck, so I'm not driving that thing constantly. But it's kind of slated to get a spacer lift and some bigger tires on it. I'll probably end up shelving the ZJ Cherokee that I've got, which is the one I've been wheeling for 14, 15 years. Something like that. Well, the TJ Wrangler build that I have going on in my father-in-law's shop is going to be the off-roader. Yeah, I've got 6 vehicles if you count work trucks and project cars. So, anybody else got a problem with cars like that? This thing is going to kill me when I open it now. So I've got rear lift supports for the WJ Cherokee because those don't work. So I'm going to be installing those. I've got a plan for the back. I made the little tailgate table for this that I have in a different video, but for the other Cherokee, because we're off-roading, a lot of times you go to take lunch and you kind of parked not in the best of areas. I'm going to make a slide-out table for the rear so it's not supported by legs because you can't always put them on solid ground, level ground. I think that'd be a good project to make a video of, and then probably over the winter make a video of it being used. Definitely have to introduce everybody to the other Cherokee. I'll give you a tour of it. I didn't really build it, my father-in-law did. Of course, he's my go-to mechanic, and he's the one that comes up with all the great ideas. So, let's see how this works. Nice. My other Cherokee is a 97. It was my wife's daily. She bought it when she graduated. It was actually before we got married, and now my son wheels it. So it's the Jeep he came home from the hospital in. So we've had that thing for quite a while. It's getting a little long in the tooth. It's taking some pretty good beatings out there on the trails. So, all right, that's done. Time to change the oil.